I find myself doing hobbies whenever I either don't feel like playing video games or when I get home from school or just to relax. In this video, I really just want to talk about hobbies I think I find cool as well as hobbies I do as well. And before we start, I just wanted to thank you guys for blowing up that video about me and my dog. And y'all making me blush with these comments, dude. Like, y'all gotta stop glazing, bro. I'm trying to stay humble. But let's begin. Starting with the first hobby that my mom does from time to time, which is sewing. My mom could either sew with her hands or use this hefty sewing machine, which is way too old. So, my sisters a few years back bought her a new one for her birthday. She often sews just to repair holes in clothing or just to spend time or kill time while watching a Ghana movie or something. But when I was a wee little wannabe, when I was a little jit, I asked my mom to show me how she sews her clothes and all that. So she brings out the sewing machine as well as a strip of fabric and tells me to come over. And honestly, I was kind of scared because I didn't really know how a sewing machine works. From watching my mom, which is usually from afar, I honestly thought you would push it physically. Like, you would put the clothes or fabric or whatever on the little thing there and just move it around and it would just sew it. And the only thing you need to worry about is just not getting your fingers caught up in the needles. But when she put the fabric on the sewing machine and started sewing, the sewing machine just moved it on its own. So all you really needed to do was just put the fabric on there and have it sew it, and it would be in a straight line. And then you could just change the angle whenever, right? You would pause it, move it around, and then boom. And I thought that was so cool. But that was really the only time I used it though, because I was still kind of scared. But maybe in the future, I could, do it again. And there are other bits of sewing like knitting, crocheting, and other needle stuff. But even though I still don't know how to do knitting or sewing or crocheting, I still love seeing the art people make and clothes they make, from it. And one thing I really want to learn is how people make those wool animal things. Like, if I have a photo, if I find a photo, I mean, boom, right there. And if I find uh the name of what it's called, boom. And if it's not there, then it'll say something. I don't know. So, the next hobby I'll be talking about is 3D modeling, which is my favorite hobby of doing, besides, the thing I'm doing right now. But anyway, let me tell you how I got into 3D modeling. So, I started my journey back in quarantine, which is 6 years ago. Anyway, though, while laying in bed, thinking of what to even do, I saw a video of a group of people showcasing a walking animation through different scenes. And I thought it was so cool that I fell into a rabbit hole and found Blender, which at the start, I did not know a single thing on what to do. So I started off just doing random things on there, like deleting the default cube, making weird things like a cube with a bunch of holes in it, and whatever. And then I started watching some tutorials that I thought were cool at the time and made my own scene. And I thought it was cool. So I decided to make my own thing, which was a apartment building looking out into the night sky or something, right? And when I made it, let me be honest, that thing was dookie. That thing was garbage. But I was really proud of it though, since I made that junk. That's my baby right there. So I kept on trying and improving my stuff, and now I have this huge gallery of beautiful things I've made. Dang, if only there was a way people could on social media. They can just type in Thatwannabe and see the art I made. But anyway, you might be wondering, right? Hey, if you were making these good 3D things back then why are those two videos so bad? Because animation is way different than a single image, and plus like materials and PBRs and whatever. And also, I'm doing all this on a MacBook, bro, on a laptop. I don't got no computer setup or nothing. So maybe in the future you'll see more 3D things in videos. But hey, without those videos, I would have never tried 2D. So yeah, kinda off topic. I like seeing those videos of people that make like a 3D character and print them out but using a 3D printer. And I hope in the future I could get one of those things. I could get a 3D printer and make that stuff. Cause it's cool. Like what? Like who wouldn't want to do that? Another hobby I was gonna talk about was cooking and baking, which is mostly baking. But I got too deep into it, and I'm gonna make that into a separate video. So yeah. But it will include my two sisters, which I'm just gonna say their names since they already have a YouTube channel, which is Rachel right there, and Stephanie right there, who's gonna be in that video, and who's gonna be the baking part of the video. Before the video ends, I also want to say some honorable mentions like mini sculpting and making like costumes for cosplaying, and also cross stitching. I forgot to mention that. And if you're like scared of doing a hobby or going into something like 3D or something like that because this guy's art looks so much better than mine, like my stuff isn't gonna look like that, bro, who cares? Like bro, look at my second video about the school teacher. That thing is hot dookie. If I didn't want to do that junk, it wouldn't have never been posted, but I decided to do it, and then look where I am now. My drawings are way more better and stuff. Yeah, so just believe you could do it and do it. Like it's not, I don't think it's hard. All you gotta do is just not be scared of your own work, really, if that makes sense. But that's really all. This is okay. This is all I gotta say right now, or for now, I mean. And I'll see y'all later. Good, bye bye.
You step on this, then you move.
Ah.
Yes, you see?
Yeah.
This is the pass that makes it just round the corner here into the run. You better.